Well. Welcome back. It is Cody from CJTV Station 8. This is part 2 of who I think will do well. Now, in the last video, we only got to 3 divisions, but all of them were good. Now, for part 2, we're going to start off with the NFC West, man. We got San Fran, we got Seattle, we got... Who else is there? I'm trying to remember them all. Shoot. Arizona, I believe. And you can tell me if I'm wrong. Who else? Hold on. Think. Hold on. I'm gonna look it up on the internet right now because I need to find this out because I have no. Oh, whoa! I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Yep, I got it wrong. That is why I definitely need to. Ah, boy, dude. Oh, wait a minute. No, I didn't get it wrong. Yay! The other team is St. Louis. Alright, here's my prediction. Bam. Number 4 will be Arizona. Now, I love the idea of Carson Palmer going to Arizona. I think that's actually a pretty sweet idea. But you're not going to automatically build your team. It takes time. Hold on, wait a minute. This has been brought to you by McDonald's. I'm loving it. Anyway. I think they'll do okay, though. Number 3 is, sorry, I'm talking with my mouth full. Please forgive me. Anyway, St. Louis. I think they may actually make, they might make the playoffs. In my opinion, that's pending. Depends on how well they do. I mean, Sam Bradford's turned out alright, but at the same time, they haven't done well as an organization. So that's still iffy. For number 2, Matt talked about San Fran maybe going to the bottom. Maybe going to that. I think the Kaepernicking thing did set them back a little bit, but I think they'll still at least make the playoffs. I'll at least give them that much. Let's see. Seattle probably will end up being number 1. I mean, come on. First of all, you got Percy Harvin, former Viking. And every team that has ever had a Viking, teams look for Viking players because Viking players are good. Of course, Viking always takes stuff from Green Bay. Like Brett Favre. I know that's a curse word now in Green Bay. And now Greg Jennings. Woohoo! I'm happy. Anyway. But Seattle probably will end up taking number 1 spot. And wow, that took about 4 minutes. Next division. I better make sure that I don't got this wrong. By the way, it was AFC for the New England stuff. Alright, North. Woo, this one's going to be a hot subject. Cleveland, of course, is going to be 0. No go. Pittsburgh will do worse. And I hate to say this, I think Coach Tomlin will be fired. I'm sad by that, but I think it will happen because of they're decreasing as far as their thing. If you look at their division rec, if you look at their road thing, they're 3-5, and their conference is 5-7. So basically, they're basically at the level where I think they'll run into some problems. But anyway, I'm probably gonna say for the number 2 spot, Baltimore will get it. Here's the reason why. Ray Lewis was inspirational to the team. I have absolute respect for him. Now he's gone. Now Ed Reed is gone to Houston. Yes. Well, that will cause a problem for Baltimore. Sure, they got Joe Flacco back. But in the process of that, they have lost Anquan Baldwin. Which, true, you got Torrey Smith still. But, I mean, come on. You don't have that receiver. I think the Ravens will go down, and they'll be... I'll at least give them a win or losing. They won't be 10-6. I'm looking at 9 or... They'll be 9 or 7 or 8-8. Cincinnati will take the division, and they'll be 11-5. Here's the reason why. The young players they have gotten over the last couple years now are starting to really get to the point where they are coming together as a team, and they're starting to become solid. And they'll be a good team for a while. All right. Man, I gotta stop doing... I gotta do small talk from now on. All right, NFC South. All right. For number 4, Bob. Tampa Bay, come on. That's the only thing I could think of. They're always... Tampa Bay is not going to get in. Carolina will be... well, actually, switch it. Carolina will be last. Tampa Bay will be third. Carolina's not... I mean, outside of Cam Newton and Steven Smith, that's it. I mean, the run game is no longer what it used to be. So, Carolina be last, Tampa Bay be third. Second, Atlanta's gonna go down the drain. And I think New Orleans Saints will be back on top. The only reason why they did terrible is Sean Payton was not there. Drew Brees drove the team back and got them almost in the playoffs. So I think that will really impact them big time. So, anyways, all right. Finally, for the American Football Conference, the last one, AFC. Do I even want to do this? Oh, of course I do. Last place. Sorry, Jacksonville. That's J-Dog's favorite team, my way, but in the end, Jacksonville will end up being last. Here's the reason why. I mean, if they do trade for Tebow, which wouldn't be a bad thing, Blaine Gabbert has not been developed yet. Basically, they were stupid when they got rid of Jack Del Rio. It was the wrong timing. They should at least give him one more year. And now, the record's actually worse than it was last year. I'm just amazed they have not lost all their solid players. Number 3, Tennessee. I think it'll stay Tennessee, tell you the truth. Because Chris Johnson, everyone said, oh, Chris Johnson's better than Adrian Peterson back a couple years ago. 1 year. Look where it's gone. Chris Johnson does not even have the records to stand up to Adrian Peterson. I mean, even the 2,000 yards, Adrian Peterson had more yards than you ever did, Chris Johnson. And then, let's see. Houston and Indianapolis. Ed Reed is a good addition to Houston, but I think they're going to be second. I think in the end, Indianapolis will be on top because you got Indianapolis has come back to the way it was back when Peyton Manning was running it, except maybe a little bit younger. So they've gotten rid of some older players, brought in some younger, so they're actually, I think they'll be okay. I'm surprised I'm even saying that. All right, finally, my favorite division of all. NFC North, baby. Woo-hoo. All right, number 4, Detroit. And Jim Schwartz gets fired this year. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Hold on, Detroit. That's my thing to you. Anyway, peck my nose at you. I'm sorry. That was inappropriate. Detroit is a good team, but needs a different coach. Jim Schwartz is too controversial. He was a jerk to Jim Harbaugh during their first meeting. That was I really was ticked at Jim Schwartz. Jim Harbaugh was just excited. He got a little bit too excited. He patted him back because he was being nice. And Jim Schwartz turned into a controversy. Jim, you need to be fired. Period. Number 3, Chicago. I mean, come on. I know Brian Urlacher was hurt, but you get rid of him? What? Okay, Chicago, you're going to do worse. Now I can't even speak. Very well. You're going to do worse this year. Only because, Matt Forte is not as solid of a running back as you thought he was. Jay Cutler might be gone and whatnot. And I am getting close to exceeding my time limit, so I better be careful. But anyway, Chicago's not going to do well. All right, number 2. Matt and I were talking about this, and I agreed with him at the time, but now I think it'll be a little more extreme. I think this year Green Bay and Minnesota will go at it like crazy. They will really rule their division, period. They won't sweep each other, for sure. It'll be 1 win, 1 lose. In the end, Green Bay will probably get, more likely than not, probably get the 1 win advantage. But both will make the playoffs this year. And actually, the picking up Greg Jennings was a blessing in disguise, really. True, he gets hurt. But when he was in for Green Bay, he provided a solid foundation. And plus, Minnesota's got some other good receivers. Jarius Wright can be just as quick as Percy Harvin. Let's see who else. Greg Childs probably will be coming back, which is good. But basically, Minnesota is starting to develop its receiver core. Now, Minnesota, work on your defensive backs. Sign Winfield back. Start working on corners and safeties, because that's where Minnesota is the weakest at. Alright, so that is part 2 of my videos. Please comment and subscribe, and coming your way as of Friday. Now, mind you, I'm on Fire Dancer 7, and